So what is a regression series? Each week, myself and two friends will open packs from the entire collection of Yu-Gi-Oh's core booster sets. We'll be starting from the newest, most powerful cards in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And working our way backwards. But it won't just be a slugfest of top metagame contenders. Oh no! Because our pack totals have been slashed in half. Instead of opening a typical Progression series generous 24 packs, we'll only be opening 12. But, good news, we'll be on the lookout for cards that mention specific archetypes in the super rare slot or higher, to dive back into the past for, and help supplement, our cobbled together strategies from the modern day. And of course, winners will be rewarded. Do we have wheels? Of course we have wheels! Who doesn't love wheels? Special prizes potentially await to help, or infuriate, our very easily frustratable deck builders, who seek nothing more than to be crowned as our season champion, the King of Regression. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Regression series. I'm your host Doyle, and we are back for week 2. That's right, week 2. It is a proper series, and we are gonna stick with it. And we have a pretty cool result for our first round of games in week 1. We ended with the 1-1-1 ratio with Max and Jameson. Really cool outcome. I think we got to see some funny interactions between our decks, and I'm excited to see what we can do to build that out today. Now, today we're going to be opening 12 packs of the Alliance Insight pack, which is a very powerful pack. Gives us access to, I think, the first of several fairly strong archetypes. We have the Mitsurugis, we have the new wave of Dragon Rulers, which could be really interesting. The cards I'm most interested in seeing is some of the Regenesis monsters, which appear at very low rarities and have very high utility for what we're wanting to do, because they're basically just free special summons, and some of them have really good effects, like popping or banishing back row. Also, shout out to Dippity. Before we jump in, we have a cool prize courtesy of last week that we need to tuck into, and that's 3 copies of the newest OTS pack. That's right, we are going regressingly from the start of the OTS, the most recent OTS, moving backwards. So let's go ahead and jump in and open our 3 packs and see what we can get. Pack number 1, we have an Unchained Soul of Sharvara. That is a very, very good card. I don't know if we can easily slot it into anything, but that is very strong. It's a big body, it's a free special summon. Really good card. Pack number 2, second copy of Sharvara. If I'm being honest, there's an argument if we have multiples of these, of maybe actually trying to include them, because we can see them with some amount of consistency. These cards are bad, so I'm not going to look at those. In the last pack, we get... Tiger King Wang Hu. Nothing too crazy there. We will definitely keep an eye on this guy, though. That could be a really cool potential future use. So we'll add that one quickly to the collection there. And let's hop back over to our 12 packs of Alliance Insight and see what we can get over there. Remember, these are the big ones. These are the things that will be determining what packs we get to move into this week. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Pack number 1, we have a super rare Diabelle's the White Witch. Okay, I'm pretty sure, we'll obviously look at it all afterwards, I'm pretty sure that gets us into the Diabelle cards, like the main one, the Black Witch. That could be insane. That could be absolutely crazy. So we'll definitely have to take a look at that. And lastly, for this pack, a shout out to Ass Piss School. Definitely a very good card. Pack number 2, Ancient Fairy Life Dragon. Also, Curse of the Diabelle. If you control 2 or more Diabelles, send one monster you control to the grave, destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls. You know, there might be something to that one. That's a pretty good one. Pack number 3, Poplar of the White Forest. Oh boy. Okay, I think I can already tell the direction that some of this stuff is going. I think we might be heading down a very specific path here, and spoilers, the path is white. Steam Sabersaurus, this is actually a card I'm a little bit worried about Jameson getting access to, because it's just a generic rank 4 Xyz that happens to have dinosaur synergy, and he's got all kinds of those, so a little bit worried there. We did get a Chaotic Elements, which I'm super hyped for, because I think this card will steadily grow in power as we move back in the series. And Sakura Vendorage as our super rare. Pack number 5 here. Oh, there's quite a super rare. Oh, and Regenesis Dragon. Okay, good. This is one of the cards that I absolutely had to see in this opening, and I'm super happy that we got it. That's really awesome. We're gonna try to make something happen with this one. This is a very, very strong card. Mitsurugi Magatama as the archetype super rare. We might have to take a look at those cards as well. Pack number 6, we've got Abduction, which is not an archetype card. Also, second Regenesis Dragon. Excellent. I'd be more than happy to play a playset of these just to have big guys that can easily hit the board. And another Searcher for the Diabell cards. Very interesting. Pack number 7, Red Eyes Metal Claws Dragon, and our playset. Oh, and Warrior as well. Very good. Okay, this is very good. Very good. Oh, and a mirror too. Huh. Neat. Pack number 8, a second Magatama. Okay. A second Curse of the Diabell. There's got to be something we could do here. Pack number 9. Oh, no. Why do you have to do this to me? Eldlixir of the Glorious Golden Land. So, I'm a known Eldritch enjoyer, and this is absolutely a set that I could be convinced to go back to. So we're going to have some thinking to do here. We are going to have some thinking to do. Pack number 10, a second copy of it. Okay, and that's our playset Ophilia Diabell as well. Okay. Oh man. Pack number 11, a fourth Regenesis Dragon. Okay, now we're getting a little bit carried away here. And a final pack, anything cool in the close? We get Arcostar's Fierce Parthe, which unfortunately I believe this was the first set that had those. We also finished our playset of Curse of Diabell off. So, all said and done, we did get the full playset of Regenesis Dragon. Only one Warrior, which is a bit unfortunate, but I mean, 3 and 1 is fine. That's plenty of 2,500 attack point monsters. We can definitely work with that. 2 of this, like 2 is pretty much the exact number I would think I would want to play of this, if not less. So all said and done, we've got Golden Land, we've got Diabells, we've got Red Eyes Metal Claws Dragon, Fierce Parthe, Abduction, Magatama, Ancient Fairy Life Dragon, Poplar, and Sakura Vendorage. No ultra rares or secret rares, by the way. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe we should... We'll take a look at these archetype cards and see what they have, and maybe we'll go for one of the high-rolly ones since we apparently low-rolled on the main packs. That kind of sucks, but these are... We got some good cards here. We got some legitimately good cards, so I don't know if I'm unhappy about that. We'll take a look at what archetypes we can access, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so after some careful consideration, I think we've stumbled onto something pretty cool here. We got a lot of great options, and I took a look at the Diabells, and unfortunately, apparently the Diabell archetype doesn't include Diabell Star. Don't ask me how that works. Also, apparently YGO Pro deck counts the Eldlixir card, this one Eldlixir card, in an archetype by itself instead of being part of the clearly Eldlixir mentioned archetype of Eldritch. So that one's off the table for now. We'll definitely come back to that, though. I will not let that one disappear into the ether because I love the Eldritch cards. But I think I've stumbled onto something pretty cool here. So Poplar of the White Forest obviously is a White Forest archetype. So if we click through that and we go through kind of what pops up on the list here, there's actually some really cool, really strong cards on this list. And notably, I clicked through on Sylvie here, and Sylvie gets us to a couple of one very particularly interesting set, and that is the Infinite Forbidden. This set is crazy, just completely crazy. There are introduced archetypes that are really good and really difficult to play around, like the Mimighouls. The high-end cards are bonkers. Like, literally any single one of these cards a borderline represents a win condition for our deck. Engraver, very good. The White Forest cards obviously could go with what we have. If we get a Requiem, pretty much every one of the support cards for Fiendsmith is down in the common slot. Look at this. We've got Lacrima, Necroquip Princess, Moon of the Closed Heaven, and Sequence are all in the common slot. And we can make that predominantly off of either just one Engraver, just one Requiem. I mean, that would be a crazy pull, but I think we're due for some luck here. Silhouette Rabbit, fantastic card that lets us search out trap monsters. We actually pulled one from this set. It's a kind of a weird card. It's where is it here? Tiki Piece. So I mean, technically that's another monster, and we can turn it into a back row removal trick. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, hand traps are phenomenal if we can ever use them, and Millennium Ankh alone is like a crazy win condition if we happen to also be able to pull the ultra rare, which might be possible. But there's also Silhouette Trick. There's great ultra rares in the ultra rare slot as well. We've got lots of these guys. The Millenniums are just free summons, which is really good. We got Mimighoul Masters. We've got some things to turn our White Forest monsters into, which would be really good. And this guy is certified annoying, and could definitely be something we use as well. So I think this set does have quite a bit that we could make use of. Do I expect it all to come together in one shot? No. But do I think investing in this set early on in our series could pay some huge dividends? Yes, absolutely. Any one small piece of this set could represent a huge long-term strategy for us. Also, not for nothing, there's cool board breaker style cards in the form of Vesper Gearsu in the common slot here that are really interesting. So yeah, I think we're gonna give 12 packs of Infinite Forbidden a try, and we will see how it goes. Alrighty, kicking things off with our 12 packs of Infinite Forbidden, let's go ahead and jump on in and see what we can find. We need a little bit of luck here, a little bit of good stuff. Pack number 1, we got Sylvie of the White Forest. Not too bad. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. We also got an Aerial Eater. Pack number 2. Okay, that is what we're talking about. Silvera, Wolf Tamer of the White Forest. Honestly, this might be good enough by itself. This legitimately might be good enough for us to work with. I think, yeah, I'm on board with that. I'm 100% on board with that. Pack number 3. Oh my god, Fiendsmith Requiem. Okay, this is something serious. We really need to figure out what our strategy is going to be here, because this card's crazy. That is probably the highest roll we can get. Wait, we also got Sequence. We also got a Sylvie. Oh, that's 10. This is a funny card. This is a very funny card. Cool. Okay. Oh, Vesper Gearsuit. Nice. Excellent. I was hoping we'd get this card. And Kochabo's Hinumatsuri. This one is kind of a weird one. It summons itself from the hand. halves the attack of the thing you target, but can only target a machine. So if you have machine cards, you can proc it yourself, or if your opponent's on a machine deck, you can use it to kind of ruin their strategy a bit. We got a moon as well. We might have the entire Fiendsmith archetype pretty much at this point. Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Chaos. If Shining Stalker's on the field, you can special summon this card. Okay, well, we probably won't play that, honestly. That's kind of a miss, but that's okay. We got, like, one of the best secret rares in the entire set, so let's go. Pack number 7, Centurion Atri. Probably not going to be playing that, although we got an Aerial Eater. I'm also keeping an eye on these guys, since we might be able to make some Dragon-y type stuff work. Pack number 8. Oh, we got a Disablaster. Okay, we can just kind of windmill slam this guy down and be really annoying, which is great. We also got Lacrima and a Necroquip. So that's, I mean, we've got most of the pieces of the entire Fiendsmith engine here. Ooh, Woes of the White Forest. Special White Forest from your hand or deck, and then Synchro Summon. Okay, that's actually a pretty good card. We also got Lacrima and Moon, and a Beware, which is, this is a controller level 6. Target card your opponent controls destroyed. Okay, we might be pivoting to like a White Forest Fiendsmith engine. Which I don't want to see 2 of these guys. These guys suck. Yeah, we got Sylvie, we got Fiendsmith Sanct. Yeah, we actually might be making White Forest Fiendsmith, which I don't know if it'll work, but I'm willing to give it a try based on how some of the other pulls are going here. What is this guy? Destroy monster opponent controls with 1900 or less attack, a machine and a pyro. Huh. Okay, sure. I mean, that's kind of weird, but good enough. And last pack, pack number 12. Survey says, what is that? Oh, Fantastic Mechanics. Okay, we are never going to play that. But we also got Sequence. Yeah, this looks really good. Really, really good. Okay, what did we get here? Yeah, this was, I think this was on the higher end of rolls for things. We got the Fiendsmith Requiem. We got 2 of this Dark Magician guy, which we are... Unless I come back to this pack in the future and happen to pull the Shining Sarcophagus, we will probably never let this see the light of day. But we got Requiem, we got Silvera, and we got Disablaster. I honestly will probably play this as well. And I'll probably play this Soul Exchange card, too. But no, this looks good. This is really exciting. Let's see what we can throw together in the list and see what we can chef up. Alright, so here's the list, and I gotta say, I don't honestly know for the life of me if it's better or worse than what we had last week. But we are going to give some new stuff a shot. So basically, what we've done is we kept the kind of skeleton of our Lunalight engine with all the best cards. So we still got our 3 of Kaleido Chicks, 3 of Emerald Bird, 2 Yellow Martin, 2 Silverhound, 4... Oh, and just the 1 Blue Cat. This is the worst one that doesn't really do anything, but just to have as another name. We kept all of those in, along with our Polys, our 2 Lunalight Perfumes, and of course our Lunalight Masquerade. But the real exciting part here, oh, in addition to Serenade Dance, is the fact that we've been able to buff out some of the, I guess, stronger end of our deck. So no longer are we going to be stuck on, you know, Kaleido Chick Beatdown and things like that. These, like, 1400 and 1600 attack point monsters. We now have some comparably much more impressive high-end main deck beaters in the form of Diabelle's, the White Witch, which is a free 2500 special summon that has just a phenomenal synergy with Lunalight Perfume. It discards any spell or trap from your hand to summon it. We get value off of Lunalight Perfume. We get value off of Beware the White Forest, which if we happen to get lucky enough to open this with some way to get into Diabelle's, we can discard this, get a free big body, and then also have a pop as follow-up, which is really awesome. We also stumbled into 3 ways to search Diabelle's, which is actually, it's weirdly consistent. It's also kind of helpful because if we do get one of these, we can search her, summon her maybe by discarding a perfume or one of these other cards that get us some extra value, and then immediately Foolish another one of these so it deck thins for us. So it's like a consistent search engine that also immediately removes itself from the deck, or most of it anyway, so you have less of a chance of drawing dead. So that's pretty cool. We also got a few Regenesis monsters, and these cards are independently powerful by themselves. So Regenesis Dragon is basically a free special summon if you have a 2500 attack point monster that's also a card that contributes itself, target a spell trap your opponent controls, banish it, and if you do that, it does add itself back to your hand. So it's like a recurring back row removal that's very powerful. We also have Regenesis Warrior, which this card kind of functions in the same way. It's a free special summon, except when you tribute it, it's a bounce. You target one monster your opponent controls and return it to the hand, and then it recurs itself as well. So we've got kind of this 2500 attack point monster engine that we can work off of, supplemented with a couple of other filler cards that I actually think are pretty cool. Wicked Serpent Night Dragon is a 2350, 2400 monster that special summons itself by tributing a dark, and if it is destroyed by battle, it targets a monster your opponent controls, sends it to the grave, and then monster reborns itself. So it's like a slower, but in a way better version of Bestial Druisworm, because of course Druisworm has to die to send a monster, and it doesn't come back, but this one does. So kind of a cool function there. We also are gonna slot in, against my best judgment, our King Tiger Wang Hu. This card, if we don't draw playable cards, honestly, this is a shockingly powerful floodgate. Unfortunately, it conflicts a lot with our own deck, because basically the only Lunalight monster I'd be able to comfortably summon while this is on the board is probably Blue Cat, because it will automatically destroy any of the other ones. But if it's a floodgate for us, it's a floodgate for our opponent. So that's an option there. We're also playing 3 copies of Sylvie of the White Forest. This card is basically just a searcher for Beware the White Forest, which is really kind of our most powerful interruption. It's also a level 4 tuner, which might come up. We actually have a fairly large and diverse set of options for generic synchro monsters, which I'm really surprised by. That's right, we have 5 monsters, a level 4, a level 6, a level 7, and 2 level 8s that are actually all generic. Was really surprised to see that we would be able to use this many of these, so that's an option. And rounding out the tuners, I also have 2 copies of Broomy. This is kind of a weird card. I'm surprised I've never seen this before. It's actually just a free special summon for any monster in the game. It just also locks you into synchros after you use it. But this is a fun way to actually get the Wicked Serpent Night Dragon on the board without having to tribute a dark. It just kind of banishes the Broomy instead, which, I mean, chances are we're probably not going to need this anyway unless we're going for an immediate synchro summon. And lastly, for the new monster edition, we got Disablaster. This card's a free special summon, and it also happens to negate anything in the column either when it's on the board or when it's in the Pendulum Zone, which it goes to if it's destroyed. So it's really just kind of an obnoxious card that, depending on how we use it, we could like get it on the board, crash it on purpose, and then move it to one of the leftmost or the rightmost columns and instantly like turn off one of our opponent's effects if it happens to be in that column. So there's some funky weirdness we can do with this card. I think this card's maybe more versatile than people give it credit for. And speaking of cool random generic cards we picked up, a spell card Soul Exchange. This basically is here to let us tribute our opponent's monsters. It's a removal spell, and we've got enough big guys that I'm quite certain we could find some application for it. Also, Vesper Girsu, a board breaker card that I am really excited to use because I've never had a chance to use it in real life. Basically, it gives your opponent the trolley problem and forces them to essentially make a decision of how much of their own board they want to remove. The long and short of it is if they leave monsters, depending on the number they leave on the field, they get effects that are either bad for them or bad for you. It pretty much incentivizes them to pare their board down to either 1 or 0 monsters, so they either get a little buff of life points or have your life points, which could be pretty dangerous dangerous. But if our opponent has 2 or more monsters than we do, and they cut themselves down to 0, honestly, 4,000 life points to get that card advantage and board advantage, especially where I'm probably going to be going second if I can, is really high value. Like this would be awesome to resolve. I'm really excited to see if we can make that work. But no, I think all things said and done, I don't know if this is a better list or not, but it's definitely a lot cooler. We've got access to a ton of better combat tools and board breakers and weird floodgates and utility cards that we absolutely did not have before. So I'm excited to give this a try. Let's hop on over to the games and see how we do.
It's time to do.
Regression! Regression! Yeah!
That's our famous intro song.
Regression
Series. That's gonna go real good with the Discord audio.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be just fantastic. Excellent. Before we jump in, how are you feeling about your deck this week, Jameson?
We made some adjustments. I don't know if they're good adjustments, but we made adjustments.
I think Maxwell and my feelings are mutual on that, but let's go ahead and jump in. All of them. Ever important.
Pretending your decks are bad is like comical.
Well, I never said it was bad.
No.
I just said I made adjustments.
I have probably made mine worse, full disclosure. Oh, the ever important rock, paper, scissors. Powerful. I will take the going second additional card.
I don't like that.
You have
intense duel.
You have the play, Jameson.
Congratulations, Jameson, on getting 14
Oh, this is
Lost World Miss, James.
This is not good.
Yo, I never noticed that like the dinosaur he's crying in the Lost World art. Help!
Is he? Oh yeah, he's being chased for his life. He's gonna die, dude.
Also, Cabazulus is up in the top right. We're doing Dino Rabbit shit.
Shout out to Animadorned Archosaur and its really cute art.
Why didn't his effect didn't activate?
He's kind of cute.
Okay, we open Lost World OV Misk. Okay, dude.
Yeah, we made a mistake though. We had a sim moment.
With no effect.
Okay, that's probably for the best.
So we're making some adjustments to the play here.
Mm-hmm.
No effect, however, does telegraph certain things.
Like what?
I'm sorry, do you have a response window right now?
No.
Why can't I activate my effect? Oh, I don't have any targets.
Simulator Memento.
Simulator Memento indeed.
Man, this 6 card's gotta go crazy.
Not good.
This 6 card needs to be ballistic. I'm gonna say it right now.
Yo, is that you, Robbie, in the Lost World art?
Oh, he died. Oh, it was intentional.
I mean, it wasn't that intentionally. It's not 0 interaction. Okay,
so the 6th card, unfortunately, did not go great. This is 0 interaction? Xenometeorus doesn't do a thing?
Hell no.
If a card is destroyed by battle or... Oh, that's only on Izzy.
Yeah.
And then this... Okay. And Lost World's whole thing is... I can't target.
Can't target anything except the token.
Yeah, so that's not a problem. Okay, so we have made some additions, and we will immediately be seeing some of that this week. So we're gonna kick things off with a new guy from the polls. We have a Wicked Serpent Night Dragon, and we'll be discarding Lunalight Silverhound.
That guy's pretty wicked.
And that doesn't trigger Lunalight Silverhound because it's a
that's
cost, not an effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see a bit of an issue there, but
It's okay. We're learning. We're learning together.
good news is, well, there isn't actually a lot of good news right now. I
Bro,
do.
I love that Wicked Night Serpent. Just not. He needs to die to get a bonus. Not kill
He
him.
is slower, but technically slightly better Druis Worm because he monster reborns himself. So, like, I can out either of the monsters on your board with this guy alone.
Also, isn't this guy fucking Rex's boss monster, and meanwhile he's fucking weakened by Lost World?
I mean, probably.
Bozo.
Now to activate a card that shouldn't be in this deck, but is helping out in this exact scenario. Broomy,
Broomy.
reveal Regenesis Dragon for a free special summon. It is. It is also unfortunately being minused right now. Okay, so the way we do this, doesn't this protect your stuff from battle? If a dinosaur monster...
Yeah, the first time a dinosaur would be destroyed, I think you can stop it.
Yeah, you just put something attack instead.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I literally do just have to do this. Okay, good enough.
Oh, wait, no, it's just the token would be destroyed.
Oh, it's whatever. My guy's actually just bigger than your dudes now, so...
Found world.
Combat. Why can't I go combat? What's happening? What have I How have I locked myself? This a turn. You cannot summon.
Except synchro monsters. You can only declare a 10 attack with a synchro monster.
Oh, yep, that would be an issue with Broomy. Well, good news. If you try to kill my guy, he'll come right back. So, good luck, duelist.
Damn, you really should have waited till his turn to use that Regenesis Dragon. That guy's never coming back now.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. My miscalculation.
It's fine. He could never get over this wicked serpent.
I mean, he's pretty wicked. Another one.
Second Archosaur.
Jameson, level with me. Are there new cards in this deck?
Yeah, they're here.
Wow, Obi died. Archosaur died.
Oh! Frostosaurus!
Rank 6, rank 6, rank 6.
Gigantinormous.
Rank 6? No.
Oh, yeah, Glaciosaurus.
No.
Whoa!
Huh. That's a pretty good one. You know? Yeah, that's gonna probably...
He doesn't die if he goes to the back row.
Yeah, he sure doesn't. You know? That is the exact out to my exact cards. Yep. You got it.
Jump scare.
Yeah, Vengeance Dragon Jump
I think
Scare.
we'll also special summon Regenesis Save.
Yes, bro. Yeah, he's got 25.
Yeah,
He's got 25 defense.
It does have 25 defense. Whoever just joined chat, clear comms. You're not welcome here. Oh, brother.
I just have to read a card.
Now you're gonna have to get.
I'm gonna have so much editing to do, dude.
Edit this guy out of the video.
Oh, don't worry. I will.
Anyway, this call is being recorded for training purposes.
Yes.
Literally. Except not for training, it's for bozo purposes. So you can either edit yourself.
Oh, you're playing the card that I cited out because I kept breaking off of it. Oh.
He edited himself now.
Edit yourself now.
Oh. We are going
Jameson, just so you know, you didn't need to do that.
Yeah, I think you had...
Dragon just pops 2 in the battle phase.
Yeah, I know. Well, no.
Wait, can you actually not activate that other card because you don't have anything non-dragon engraved? Do I actually get a turn?
Activate it. Oh, yeah, no. We're fine. I thought it did something else.
Now that you got Cycle engraved, you can special back your save.
Exactly.
Fortunately.
You're actually heads up. That's what you were thinking. You were step back.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I didn't just misread the card.
Yeah.
Huh?
No, we're good. Though we do still have... Well, if I leave him in the back row there, I do have that next turn. Let's see. We'll end on that.
That's true. You're wielding it for this battle phase.
Well,
that's so smart.
Exactly.
I mean, that does literally something.
Jameson realizes that Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon is once every 2 turns.
Wait until you see this powerful move.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Unlucky.
Yeah, there was no. That was a pretty critical miss. I didn't realize that was gonna be a cost. Discard.
I would say you did probably make every wrong play you could.
Yes, yeah, that was pretty bad. That's
Yeah, so I had the target for Animasaur in the beginning, because I had the Oviraptor in hand. I definitely just accidentally right-clicked to not activate the effect of the chain.
You know, Jameson, honestly, I think you're okay. I don't think that one was gonna be the deal breaker. I was sitting on a Poly and a card that I'm choosing not to reveal because it's related to some other things I pulled, but that was not activatable in this
All right,
scenario.
who's next?
It's time to duel!
There we
Ding
go.
dong, ding dong.
Do I have to ready up as a spectator? No. Okay. We
You'll
are,
never defeat. You defeated me in rock paper scissors.
we are in.
Oh.
Surely he won't open Misk Lost World Animator. Oh no.
Ah!
You know,
I don't like that you have a response.
I'm starting to think that maybe my play of allowing Jameson to go first really isn't gonna work anymore.
That's the wrong target.
Seems like an okay target to me.
Oh, it's Misk.
Hello, Miss.
No, because Mist doesn't do anything on field.
Mm-hmm. Oh? Hold?
Oh?
That was just the wrong target. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. This hand was not great.
I
Oh
see.
shit, I did it. I outplayed him.
Max, I think you have a chance. It's so
Oh
doable.
shit! I drew the card that saves me! It's so over! I normal summon Armageddon!
Oh, that's a good card.
And we send Vampire Retainer.
Oh, this
Inside a Vampire
this
Retainer.
was in Dark Saviors. That's right.
We send this vampire from my hand to summon my Vampire Retainer. I activate his effect.
To
What does
hurt
that do?
yourself.
He's adding a spell trap.
Oh, where'd the other guy go? What's the other guy in the grave do? What does he do?
He's dog shit.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can activate Vampire Retainer. I have no qualms with this.
There's no way you have Infirm, so I'm gonna activate this in the call. I don't know when that Column Destroying Counter Trap came out, actually, so I activate this over here.
You may.
Vampires
Now I
domain
can do an additional normal summon.
Sure.
at the cost of 500 life points. Who is this guy who's doo-doo? Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Oh! Shadow
My
Vampire.
Shadow Vampire.
And what does he do?
He special summoned a vampire from my deck.
Oh, okay. You may.
That's quite good.
Now I can special summon Vampire Scarlet Scourge and activate his effect to reborn my Grimson.
Yep.
Hello,
There's
Grim
no way
Sun.
you have Mirror Force. That couldn't possibly have occurred.
But he could have Survival's End that would instantly kill your whole board.
Also, I can only attack with Vampire Scarlet Scourge for the rest of the turn because of my Shadow Vampire.
I see. What would you like to do?
I'd like to... I think I want to be scared. I think I'm a petrified little baby who fears everything.
Yeah?
I'm
Rank
going
5?
to special summon
Oh?
Valen in defense position.
Oh, powerful card.
Okay,
And
what's he
we are
do?
going to go battle phase.
Okay. Let me just read this.
So, quick effect Book of Moon, and then
Now-
pops a face down.
Animador Archer Sword, that's not an ignition effect. But sending Mist to Grave gives you Mist in Grave. What's that gonna do? Summon Animador Archer Sword?
Correct.
Oh no, I could summon Baby too.
It could also summon Baby or Petite.
You know what? No, you have rank 4s now. You definitely have rank 4s now. I gotta kill this guy.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's fine.
Siphoning the life of your enemy.
I mean, I am a vampire after all. Haha! Scarlet Scourge! Steal his miscellaneousaurus!
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he had that effect. Probably should have stopped that if I had known that was going to be an effect.
Probably.
Oh my. Is this doing anything? Is this play? You know what? I pulled the card. I may as well summon it.
Do it.
I will turn these two monsters into rank 4 Sacravendurge!
Oh, what does that do?
No one's ever summoned him
You
before.
change your guy's name.
Oh!
I see. This is very unfortunate.
Do I think you have mass board removal? No. I'm going to activate my trap card, Archmage Pact Awakening,
Oh!
to summon Graflare.
Yup. Is that it?
Now I can activate Graflare's effect to destroy a back row.
Oh!
Give me this.
My Sacravendurge!
Give me that.
Oh!
Hey!
Tribute summon.
My
Large
God.
man.
No! This went terribly!
Do I have any level 3s? It doesn't matter, we're fine.
Gigantinormous Frostosaurus.
Oh no, this does matter actually, because I don't... What do I want here? I guess like I have to
One.
do one?
One? That's fine.
Behold. Yet additional
here's the
animal
problem.
board.
That's fine. You can't do anything with it.
Come on, there's no way I didn't draw something like... God, unlucky.
I will use my Sacravendurge to book that guy so I don't have to deal with him. Or sorry, my Valen. You killed my Sacravendurge.
Oh, this is so unfortunate that this
Holy
hand
shit,
is
once
just
again I've drawn
not
the only
it.
possible nuts in my deck against Jameson.
And against me drawing an absolute nothing burger of a hand.
I'll admit I don't have a way to extend, but like that's fine.
Just take control of the thing face down, Smile.
That is the plan.
Huh?
It's end of battle.
Oh, it's end of battle, I see. I was gonna say, what happened here? Why didn't you get the guys? Because he is in effect, but...
Oh, this hand is so unfortunate.
Then we set one card and we just pass it back to. I mean, I'm still on 2 interruptions somehow. This is amazing.
Why do I just keep bricking specifically against you?
You're so intimidated by my powerful psychic archmage vampire deck.
I'm not.
Could this be the final moments?
I'll do that.
Oh, that's just a quick, huh?
Yeah, because I control 3 or more monster types because I'm playing such a pile deck.
That's kind of awesome.
We did it!
God, I'm so frustrated that I brick against you just both times. So
You know,
unfortunate.
it's because of my vampire psychic will.
Yeah. Well,
I mind controlled you into bricking.
actually have like a 1 in 10 chance of drawing a hand that unplayable.
It's time to duel!
All right.
All right, gamer.
Well.
Let's see if I can defeat your. I don't remember what you did, to be honest.
I didn't really do much of anything, but let's see
Your
if...
poorly played Lunalite.
Yeah, my bad Lunalite deck.
Wah!
Now this time, I feel like your deck actually does occasionally do things, so I'll go first for this one. Okay, I have drawn a couple of cards that do things this time. Not much, but we'll give it a shot. Normal summon Sylvie of the White
What are you
Forest
doing?
with a completely inconspicuous search target here. Let's go ahead and add Woes of the White Forest.
Evil, multiple white
And we're gonna go ahead and
Help! Help!
set
I'm under attack!
4, baby. All right, over to you. Yes, that's fine.
Be blown away by my powerful pulls. I normal summon Regulus.
Oh, this guy. I see.
He will add me a spell trap card.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's fine.
I will add Eternal Sunshine.
Mm-hmm. And Dem 1.
I'm just gonna activate Kuribon.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Summon Kuribon.
You pivoted to a ancient fairy dragon strategy. Very powerful.
Yeah, I pivoted. This is instead of anything else. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty
Completely new deck.
Now you're gonna be really impressed by the last part of my play. I actually should have gone to the battle phase first. I did forget about how you're supposed to play Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'll go battle. You know.
Yeah, he's a weird like tiger unicorn with a heart-shaped mane. It's
Yeah, he is beyond hideous.
he doesn't look. He does not look good. Is what I would say.
When a fusion monster is fusion summoned, well, that's during the main phase. You can banish this. Okay, so I don't gotta worry about those. Get him, Regulus. You're the fairy beast. You can't be stopped. He couldn't be stopped.
Yep.
I'm scared.
Is he planning on activating evenly when we control the same number of cards? I guess I control one less.
Actually, you control less than him.
No, that's fine. Well, you would think so. You would think he controls.
And I'll set one more now that I'm playing correctly, and pass to you.
All right.
Why can't you draw like this against me? What the hell?
Well, let's go
Well,
ahead
there's shit's an FDK. Ah!
and get Woes in here. And summon a little card that's the newest addition to my deck.
Diabells.
The newest edition
Yeah,
of my
Diabells.
collection. Oh, Diabells.
Zenfil, yeah.
All
Zenfillion, you know, that's fine. I didn't do anything, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Is there something? What's happening right
No,
now?
I'm thinking. I'm just thinking in the
okay.
draw phase. You got a problem? You got a problem with me thinking?
Yeah, I would say I do.
I got a problem with you thinking of the draw phase. Actually, could you cut it out?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and proceed to battle.
Very well.
I need to read these cards in case they do something. Control.
There's no ancient fairy dragon, so they don't really do a whole lot.
They're chilling.
It's one great place on the bottom of your deck and draw one. I am going to kill or attempt to, I guess. No, I guess I'll get rid of this guy.
I'm gonna do this now because I'm scared about skipping the damage step. I'm going to activate Eternal Sunshine and use its effect now to have your guy.
Then that's why I was thinking I should have gone for the lower stat one, yeah. I had a feeling.
Because the reason I put Regulus in my deck is Eternal Sunshine is stupidly strong. This card is 2 monster negates per turn.
Once per chain, turn to... Also, its effects are negated. Huh. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good. Well, I suppose I will simply pray for life.
End phase, I'll activate Art Mage!
I gotta see if I pulled any of this guy. I know I got a regular.
Hmm.
And I will summon an owl.
An owl. I'm curious.
You must be wondering why I summoned an owl. Jameson, do you think he has torrential tribute?
Torrential tribute? No, probably not.
There's no way, right?
Let's see.
There's no way.
Let's see here.
I'm pretty sure. No, is Diabolus from?
I'm thinking.
I'm trying to guess what he pulled.
I wonder if
Oh,
this is...
he pulled the set Sylvie's from, which definitely doesn't have torrential. So it's just if Maven says torrential. I don't think Maven says.
I wonder if
torrential,
this is worth doing right now. Yeah, I mean, I think so. Let's give it a try. A new poll from this week, a card I'm very excited to be resolving for the first time ever.
Oh.
Vesper Gearsu. Enjoy your trolley problem. You can leave your monsters if you want to activate nothing this turn.
More monsters than you do. They can send any number of monsters they control after which you apply effects based on the monsters your opponent controls. So I would have 3, so I cannot activate monster effect. Or 2. Wait, is it all in sequence?
So you apply the following effect based on the number. I'm assuming it's just the 1. If it isn't, that's pretty important. That would shut you out of your turn if it applied both.
Because I don't want to banish all cards in my hand.
Then you should probably chop them up.
It seems like it's based on after which you apply the following effect.
It does say
based on the
effect.
number
I'm
of
assuming
monsters your
if you
opponent
leave it, it
controls.
will lock you out of monster effects for the remainder of the turn.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. Send any, so I will send Currybon and Tower Patron. I'll gain 2k.
Alright.
And I will forget how one of my cards work and be sad now. Just kidding. Vampire's Domain.
Ah!
Pay 500. Extra normal. My Vampire Retainer, which does nothing because he only activates on special because life's unfair. But because I extra normaled him, I can normal summon Graflare, who can activate at slow speed as well.
That's unfortunate. I was really hoping that card would save me.
Then we will go to the battle phase.
Things aren't looking good, I won't lie.
Main 2.
I don't know if there is a card in my deck that would get me out of this situation.
It's only 1 interaction. It's only 1 monster negate, but I think that's fine.
Admittedly, that's not a bad one. Let's see here. So...
It turns out that the secret to victory was actually just putting a critical number of normal summons in my deck.
Yeah, it's seeming that way. Speaking of...
Kaleido Chick. I mean, that sends for cost, so not much point in negating it.
We will be sending for cost.
Sending Silver
Have I misremembered this again?
Well, it sends for cost, so yeah, Silverhound's not gonna activate it.
I have misremembered this again. You know? Okay, that one I will say is a bit unintuitive because it is part of the archetype and does have a send to grave effect.
Unfortunately, it's a benefit that it's for cost because then it doesn't get ashed and you can then present things like Yellow Martin, which can activate in grave.
Yep.
Move to the next phase.
Well, I suppose this went about as well as I thought it would, but I will say, if nothing else, let it be known that there were polls this week that will build the foundation of the empire that the remaining season will be run upon.
Domain for the extra normal. Then we can retainer, send domain. Send retainer, activate retainer. Add domination. Normal CPU.
He already had lethal.
This is probably lethal, yeah.
You already had it. You didn't need the Armageddon Knight. You definitely already had it with having
Yeah, he's at
Eternal
35,
Sunshine.
50, man.
Yeah, he had 36 on board before Armageddon Knight.
I normal summoned one extra time. Cut me some slack.
No,
No.
we don't do that
Whoops.
around here.
The activate button was beside that. That's
My one chance. It doesn't allow me to to do it this time.
Phew!
Well,
I went 2-0!
congratulations
Let's
to
go!
Maxwell for the first 2-0 of the series. Let it be known that the signature power of the Ancient Fairy archetype is not to be ignored.
Yeah, Ancient Fairy with no synchros.
Yeah, there's a significant problem with the lineup I'm running right now, which is if I don't draw a non-dinosaur, I can never summon UTC.
That's true. Now,
No,
the strength of my deck, and why I didn't trust it, but I'm happy with it. I'm sending the list now so you can appraise. It is just pure pile. I just put in the maximum number of cards that could do anything.
Yeah.
There is no synergy here at all.
What in tarnation? Molcharvi Meow!
Oh, that's what I could activate against Jameis. I got one Meowls chilling.
Nice. Nope, this looks good. This looks very good. Alright, well that concludes our games. They were botched and hilarious, and you know, we're all very good players, but beyond that, I think that the results speak for themselves. Congrats once again to Max for the successful outing.
You're the weaker, you're the weaker.
And I think it's about time that we hop over to the wheels.
Wheel.
All right, Jameson, or by Jameson I mean Maxwell.
Oh my god, it's me!
Welcome to the winner circle. So as we just decided, so the winner of course gets to spin the winner's wheel twice now. So
Yippee,
you know how this
deserved
goes.
Regulus spammer gets to spin the wheel. This is in honor of my ugly cat.
Wheel.
Wheel.
Survey says
3 common / rares. That's really strong.
yeah, that is very strong. Very, very strong.
Oh, my AFD's going crazy.
Yep, you will be able to properly flesh out the AFD archetype potentially. Let's
Wheel,
go
wheel,
for
wheel,
wheel. Spin two. Survey says, respin.
Respin Lamau.
You know what that
More
means?
wheel.
More wheel. Wheel.
Wheel.
Survey says,
No, not 6.
6 commons and rares. You can complete the archetype.
He's so cool and
That is
powerful.
not ideal.
Congratulations on your fully fleshed out Ancient Fairy
for
archetype.
going to
Excellent. Congratulations. Woo-hoo.
Yippee.
You're
My
so
ugly cat-
strong and cool.
My ugly cat's gonna get so many friends.
Right, and we are back with Jameson spin. Jameson, spin the wheel.
Holy shit, I love wheels.
Spin.
Wheel.
Wheel.
Oh!
Oh, come
A
on.
powerful ultra rare as your prize.
Oh,
Hey, maybe we can make some use of that. Let's see what happens.
So, as the first loser of the Regression series episode, I get to spin on a very specially bad wheel, the actual loser's wheel.
crazy, man.
And this wheel is basically designed to give you 12 packs of a set, which sounds good, but it's all of the first 6 original Yu-Gi-Oh sets ever released, which I'm sure there are some staples in here that'll be good, but most of this is probably gonna be normal monster garbage. But regardless,
I point at you and say, you will regress now.
I have regressed to the final end point of the series where cards don't matter and their effects are made up. So let's do it. Let's go ahead and click spin and spin the wheel. Wheel, wheel, wheel.
Wheel, wheel, wheel. Will you have 3 right keys?
Survey says 12 packs of Metal Raiders.
I don't remember what that's.
I don't remember what is on those, but let's quickly hop on over to ygoprodec.com, and we will pull up our pack simulator, and we will go ahead and search all the way back, way down at the bottom of the list for Metal Raiders. So we've got...
Oh, no.
So we got 12 of these to open, and I guess... it's more hype if you guys see these, right? I think it's more hype if you guys... Because these are the loser packs.
If I see what powerful staples you have, that will affect how I play it.
I don't know. I don't think it's like it's a loser's wheel. Like there has to be a penalty to it,
There's
right?
some powerful ones in here. Yeah, I need to know that.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that if you're
I'd like to know if I have to start playing around the
if you're the El Bozo who has to spin the loser's wheel, I think it's fair that the others know what bad old cards they might be forced to play in. I think that's fair. So let's go ahead and jump in. 12 packs of Metal Raiders. Let's flip up and see what we got. Share
for Solemn and Harpy.
Yeah, Share the Pain unironically might have applications. It's just a removal spell, which
That
is
is the worst. Oh, Change of Heart's a big win.
yeah. Also, pulled a secret rare on the first pack, by the way.
That's gonna
Heat Guardian. That's gonna come up. Yeah, that's
definitely
powerful.
That's definitely gonna come up. Pack number 2. Muka Muka scaling.
Oh my God, it's Muka Muka.
Scaling. We're scaling.
Hi,
Good.
Muka Muka.
Good synergy with the Charmies in the modern day, perhaps.
And he can ball with the Mega Thunderbolt.
That's
oh
true.
my God, Muka Muka is balling.
He can
Are
be
you
balling.
kissing Muka Muka?
Am I kissing Muka Muka? No,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna say no because he's a horrible scorpion emitting poisonous gas.
Yeah, I think I gotta agree with that.
I don't really want to kiss the spider killers from Spider-Man cartoons.
Suit yourself.
Let's go ahead and
More for me.
and jump into pack number 3. We have garbage. It's all garbage. It's all trash. This
Yeah,
is
but that
bad.
labyrinth tank though.
The
Yeah,
labyrinth.
But, like, also, Oshigen's smile. He is unsure.
Yeah, I mean, technically a boost to light monsters. Technically, let's just go to pack number 4 here. Shield and Sword. Not actually a bad card. Maybe
It's
usable.
literally worthless. Yeah. I might go next.
Yeah, I think it's
I
time.
don't want me talking about Mornifin and how the JP community keeps trying to get Mornifin.
5.
sleazy.
Oh, Soul Release! Actual usable card!
Yo, bro, when I start playing Infernoid, that's gonna go so hard.
My
Yeah,
dinosaurs. How?
Wait, hold up. Wait, we might be cooking with this one.
No!
Alright,
No!
pack number 6. Garcinia Elephantis, our new boss monster.
Setting's not slow at all.
No, we're probably not going to be playing that. We will tribute summon Garcinia Elephantis, though. That one will happen for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a super rare.
Number 7. Oh, Castle of Dark Illusions! Everyone point and be angry at the numbers. Bad attack and defense numbers.
Yeah, that's
I'm fuming.
whoever made that is a demon.
That's
Yes,
true, actually.
bad numbers. Very bad numbers. Alright, pack number 8.
Heavy Storm.
Hello, Elegant Egotist.
Egotist.
What a curious pickup for no reason that we will disclose here today.
Cool.
Pack
Cool.
number 9. Another
Part of the
shield
shield
and
and
Oh
sword.
shit, the playset and sword and shield coming in.
I mean, you guys will never get it twisted. My monsters will beat over your monsters. Pack number 10.
Starble.
Oh, FTK time. Excellent.
Shit. We are playing Unlimited, so yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, he's...
I'm sorry, friend.
Oh no. And he pulled the actual spider killer from Spider-Man 90s.
Oh yeah, Launcher
Spider.
Spider.
Actual good
Who I
card.
would kill.
2,500
I had a copy
defense.
of this card back in the day. Beat to shit. But it was
Synergizes
my
with
favorite one.
Really should have stopped Sucker Punching it.
Synergizes with the Regenesis, by the way, 2500 defense.
Nice!
So
That's
true, man.
crazy!
So
You don't have a hyper-way consistent way to search out a 25 or anything.
No, not at all. Pack number 11. Another share the pain. Okay.
It's not the do you get the heavy storm in the last pack?
Oh, this set has heavy
Or
storm in
the
it.
yeah, you get
It's
one of the
got
good
heavy
ones.
storm, change of heart, and
Mirror Force, Judgment. Fake trap.
That shit's kind of fake.
Yeah, I see that. Senga, by the way. Might actually be relevant if we get to the set with the Labyrinth support.
Does this unlock the labyrinth pack?
No, it does not. It does not. Last pack. Any last pack magic?
Well,
pack
last
number
pack is-
12. Survey says... Oh, I saw
Oh.
Moth and... What is cheer?
Full coffin.
I will not be doing that. Even... Is that effect or is it cost? That is effect. That actually is effect. So unironically,
Oh my god, he's gonna finally not misplay.
unironically, that might be the push we need.
And you got Kaminari attack in case you ever pull Thunder Dragon.
Oh yeah. Huh. I might actually have pulled the materials for it too, funnily enough.
You
All
did
right.
pull Mega Thunderball, actually.
So let's see what we got here. So I guess the cards of note to shout out: 2 Share the Pain, a Soul Release, and 2 Shield and Sword. Probably the most universally
Doesn't
applicable
Tremendous
cards.
Fire destroy a field spell?
No, this is just the burn card. It burns for 1,000 and of your opponent's and 500 yours. It's just a
Okay, yeah,
burn card.
this is definitely a miss. You did not pull
Yeah.
any of the strong staples.
But I mean, I will hold on to this because I actually quite like the Labyrinth cards. I found them
Also-
pretty fun.
I gotta say, you got real unlucky. You also didn't pull a single Witch of the Black Forest, which is a rare in this set.
Oh yeah. Huh. Well, you know, that's why it's the losers spin, because
Yeah.
but hey, if nothing
That
else,
was
these are
definitely some bozo packs.
these are
That was
cards.
fun,
We'll add them to the collection, and we will be back next week for hopefully a little more well-oiled dueling action, and hopefully a stronger deck, and maybe we'll get off the bozo wheel.
You're gonna
Here.
see the supreme darkness within my soul.
Oh, that's right. Our next set is it Supreme Darkness?
Yeah, the
It is.
supreme darkness within my soul.
Mhm.
I have an advantage on Supreme Darkness.
I didn't. Oh, it's because your soul is very dark. Yeah. Because
Yeah,
of the crimes
exactly.
You committed.
Mhm.
Exactly. Of all the
Yeah.
crimes I committed.
The crimes you committed, you are on trial for. Will the series continue? Will Jameson be acquitted?
For more
Find out
inconclusive
next week.
action, find out
Next
next
week, if Jameson is acquitted, the series continues with supreme darkness.
I can really relate to the characters from Supreme Darkness. Those evil heroes.
Will Jameson be in the evil hero dead end prison?
Find out next time. Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.